first football memory is, like my first live football memory, I went to a game with my uncle and it was Bradford Park Avenue, and the game was called off because the goalie swallowed his tongue, took the ball straight to here, and I remember he just fell forward. And the crowd were like obviously doing the usual football sort of get up, you know, like thinking he was milking it. And then he just wasn't getting up. Spoiler alert, he was fine in the end. Oh, that's good. Yeah. But he'd swallowed his tongue. Quite mind-blowing when I then went to like my next game and I was like, oh, it goes on for 90 minutes. This is great. Yeah, you get loads of football. My first shirt was the 0203. It's the like Strongbow. It was home kit, so it was a white Strongbow on the front, and I had Viduka on the back. Like me and my family obsessed with Mark Viduka. Yeah. Such a player, but yeah, great kit, and for a while, great years. It feels obvious, but David Beckham had that. He had that charisma, and he had that excitement and especially because he, like, I want, if I could put in the museum David Beckham, but just David Beckham playing for England, and then I've got to put Kelly Smith in there, because you ask anybody now, as I say, with the game growing how it is, it wouldn't be there if it weren't for the players that have brought it to this point. And you ask any player currently smashing it on the world stage in the women's game about, you know, icons and legends of the game, Kelly Smith is a name that comes up over and over again. This was easy. Alesia Russo's back heel at the Euros. That semi-final against Sweden was electric, incredible, and you knew as soon as it went in and then it was being replayed, I was like, that's a clip that's going to remain forever. It's so cool. It's one of the most badass things I've ever seen. I replay it all the time. I've got a T-shirt that's got a blooming diagram of how you do it. The Euros final, like to watch England win a tournament. It's a dream, men or women's team. To watch it on the screen, lovely. To be there at Wembley, watching England win the Euros, that is like what can sometimes feel a once-in-a-lifetime chance. When the final whistle blew, I get like quite emotional thinking about it now, but like the whistle blew and I just bawled. I thought I was going to go mad and Larry and like cheering. I just cried my eyes out. The two happiest days of my life, wedding day and the Euros.
Which one was first?
For wedding day?
Yeah, of course it was.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
It is the aftermath of the Euros final and the constant celebrating. I left Wembley and went straight to Box Park, and just seeing like a sea of people, and not just like that was what was so lovely is the crowd was so diverse. You know, there was like big geezer blokes there was young lads there. It's a really lovely following, I find, and Box Park was just rammed with good vibes. Alan Smith leaving Leeds United from Manchester United, it was so heartbreaking. I've said it before, but Alan Smith was the first man to break my heart, 100%. Like, yes, a little bit because I did have a crush on him as a kid.
We all did.
The frosted tips. Yeah. Those golden frosted tips. Like, he was the first man to break my heart. It's like talking about your first breakup. You know, over the years, it's fine. Nothing. You're still there. They're doing whatever they're doing, but you're like, at the time, oh, it hurt. I've never gone out with blonde men for that reason.